So, Alex, good morning.
Morning from Shanghai.
So, how long have you been there now?
I've been living here in Shanghai for almost 6 years now, so it's the fastest 6 years of my life. 2011, when I moved here and read this Chinese 5-year plan. Every 5 years they basically release this plan, and it says very clearly what they're going to do, and it's always very ambitious goals, and they tend to get close to hitting them, if not exceeding them. And so I saw that in 2011 what their goals were, and they were very ambitious, but no one believed they would actually achieve them. They would say, yeah, it's China, everyone pollutes there, and there's not a sense of kind of needing to clean the environment. It's just they're in growth mode, so they're not worried about that. 2011, there were the average 4 million consumers who had a green conscious focus, meaning they bought more than 5 green products or eco-conscious products every year. 2015, they had 66 million. So that was a 15x increase in terms of just eco-awareness. And I don't necessarily equate, buying green products with good environment, because there's a whole other topic. But I think it just shows that the consciousness of people is where. And it's now with the data that's available, I see every day in real time the air quality. I get notified when there's an issue. I put my air mask on if I have to, put my air filter on if I have to. And it's almost like, it's everyone is now like that. There's older grandmothers who are worried about their grandkids, and they're doing the same thing. And specifically now, rooftop solar space, we're seeing corporations who are taking the lead. So we're operating in China. Typically, they have their own factories here, or they work with third-party factories. They are under a lot of pressure from the U.S. side, the consumers in the U.S., but also now the Chinese consumers who are saying, we're not going to buy from you if you're here polluting our environment and not making an impact or trying to improve that.
So, I was around for your growing up. At what point did you become a crusader for sustainability in the world?
That's a good question. I think the first real time where I woke up to it was sophomore year of college, South Africa. That was one of just seeing the environmental challenges they had in that small area and how that affected their whole lives, in terms of, with a lack of access to water and even waste solutions, and, waste going into the little streams there and kids playing in waste, basically. I just saw that, wow, this is a much bigger issue than even what I was interested in at the time, which was microfinance and providing loans, small loans for, individuals to get themselves out of poverty. I felt like, wow, the environment's even bigger. And then started just doing more research and learning about what is happening on a global scale, what kind of climate impact is for the average person.
Now, all these years, I thought it was that taxi ride in Venezuela that convinced you.
That does also remind me, that was the real first developing country we ever went to. And you're welcome to tell the story if you want, but I do remember asking about why are their homes broken? And not really.
And I said they don't have any money, and then you said, why can't they go to the bank or I even think you might have said the ATM. Why can't they go to the ATM? You're 6 and get money.
Yeah, I thought ATMs give you money, right? What's the problem?